Decorating any room can be quite a challenge, but imagine how daunting the task is to decorate an entire home in just 11 days. Hi, welcome to For Your Home. I'm Sloan Rudder.
And I'm Vicki Payne, the second half of this crazy decorating duo. You know, as if the pressure wasn't bad enough, when we're through decorating this house, it's going to be the Susan G. Komen for the Cure Dream Home, which means there's going to be thousands of people touring this house and critiquing our work.
That's right, and today you're going to get a sneak peek behind the scenes look at what it takes to decorate a show house. It's coming up next on FYH.
For Your Home is made possible by
Andersen Hardwood, committed to producing distinctive, environmentally responsible hardwood flooring while helping to create a better planet for today and tomorrow. For more information, go to andersenfloors.com. Andersen, naturally.
and by Ames. Ames True Timber has offered innovative landscape products since 1774, providing non-powered lawn and garden tools, wheelbarrows and lawn carts, watering products and decorative accessories, including planters. And by Riverside Furniture.
We only have 11 days to get this house completely decorated, but you know, Sloan and I really started this process about 8 weeks ago. We had to make all the selections for this house. We chose the flooring, the tile, the carpeting, the appliances, the vanities, the granite, the slate, everything that we would need for the hardscape of this house, and we even helped with the landscaping as well.
And while all that was going on, we were still selecting and ordering all of the furniture, the finishes, the fabrics, the draperies, the wallpaper, the paint colors, and everything else that we needed to make this house a home.
Well, today's a really big day for us because all these things that we've been ordering are getting delivered here to the house today. And we need to make sure we're really organized because we're going to have to be able to get to the boxes when we need them. Like maybe that box way back in the corner.
And we also need to make sure that we're moving everything into the house, that we move everything into the second floor first and then work our way down. Because unlike you, we also have another dozen or so people, which is known as our crew, that we need to make sure that we have plenty of room for them, and not only them, but their equipment as well. You know, cameras, lights, audio equipment, cables, and everything else that they need to put this together.
You know, Sloan, I'm exhausted when you start running down the list of everything that we've got to do and everything we've already done. I'll tell you what, if you'll help me, if you'll climb back in the back corner and shout out those part numbers.
No problem.
Alrighty.
Okay, what do you think this one is? I see it. 8538.
6659 coming your way.
6290.
Now, when you're decorating your own home, you already know the family that lives there. You know what they like and what they don't like, their hobbies. But when you're decorating a show house like this, well, you got to come up with a family.
That's right. Even when you're decorating for your friends or maybe it's some design clients, you get a chance to sit down with them and see what their interests are and what their needs are. Well, for Mom and I, like we said, we had to come up with our own family. We had to get creative. So we've created a nice, friendly family of 4 for this home.
Yes, we have a mom and dad. The mom, she stays at home, does a lot of volunteer work. The dad, well, he works hard and he travels a lot.
They have 2 kids, and the kids, they're tween-age kids, a little bit of teenager. Now the daughter, she has her heart set on becoming a fashion designer, so look out Paris, because we're going to give her some space to be creative and for a little bit of sewing and crafting. And our boy, he is a boy's boy. He likes the great outdoors and likes sports, but he also enjoys some video game and a little bit of music.
The whole family is into music as well as original art, so it's going to be a lot of fun to decorate this house for our pretend family. And if you're planning to do some decorating around your house, maybe you need to sit down with your family and find out just exactly what they like. This is the room that Sloan and I selected to be our teenage boys' room because of its interesting shape. Lots of nooks and crannies where we could really take advantage of those. Now, we decided to work with a really nice warm, rich palette, blacks, creams, a lot of rust for accent colors, and we're going to be using wallpaper and paint combination in here. Our wallpaper is like a mica material. It's really rich and kind of looks like the earth, and we like that in this area. Now, our inspiration for decorating is right here. I found this fabulous painting and I loved the car, and I thought, you know, he's interested in cars. This is a great scene. Once we had that to work with, we were home free. We chose all of our great fabrics to work with and our accessory pieces. Look at this great old car we found. This is going to be perfect, and we found several more of these. We wanted to bring in a little bit of the natural elements with some wood tables and black rich furniture. It's going to be a great room for any boy. Decisions have all been made. Now it's time to see it all come together. You know, this is one of my least favorite jobs. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, but you know, once it's done, you pretty much don't have to do it again until you laundry it.
How much slack did you leave? About 2 inches?
About 1 inch.
Okay. But you didn't put it in backwards?
But I didn't twist it or put it in backwards. There we go.
Like your mother has done here?
Here's the end of our fabulous drapes.
You think it's going to fit?
Oh yeah, it's gonna fit. I'll make it fit.
That's why you're our man, Andy. Yeah, I just saw a pole go all the way across with the sockets. Just
Okay,
boom.
I've got the sockets. The only problem that
Okay.
you're gonna have is that 1 3/8 rod is gonna want to sag in there.
Well, then we'll have to get a brace for it.
What if you got a
Futon is going right
futon
here.
going there?
It's
Okay.
4 inches thick.
Okay, so we'll come off of that.
Yeah,
with
we
the
can go ahead
drapery.
and roll that out if you
That's
want
okay.
to.
I'll figure that out.
Okay.
And you don't want them dragging or anything. You
No,
want just
not at all.
Are they gonna function?
Yeah, they're going to
Okay.
function. Yeah. They're going to function back and forth, slide on that
Okay.
rod.
I think your rod pocket's too small to do that.
But Andy, he's always got our solution.
But I can take this seam out right here and make it a bigger.
big-
You'll
that
have to have that if you want it to function
Slide.
at all.
Hey guys, we need to get the headboards up here before the mattresses so we can bolt them to the bed first, okay? Thanks, I've got tools up here already. Do you ready to pull this out so you can bolt it to it? Do you need a wrench for that?
The top hole, you just have to pick the headboard up a little bit.
These are really great little basic headboards. They're not childlike and they can go right into adult time. And they're just the right height because we wanted to clear our chair rail over behind the bed. So these are going to work out perfect for us. Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Whoa, watch that fan, huh? Good job. Because this is a show house and no one's really going to be sleeping on these beds, we're going to leave the wrap on the mattresses. We don't have to put sheets on here and blankets and all of that, so that really helps too. Okay, I've got about 21.5 inches, babe. What do you got over
Alright,
there?
I should have 21.5 as well. And we look good.
And as long as we got enough room for the nightstand, we're all set.
Good to go.
How are you over there for length, honey?
Perfect.
Oh my goodness. How lucky are we getting here?
Greg, thank gosh you're helping us today, I'll tell you. See, it's a luxury to have a crew where they can bring in all the heavy stuff. Perfect. You know, and duvets are such a great alternative, especially for kids'
You think I
room.
twisted it?
I think you did, right here. So let's unzip it.
I told you I hated this job.
Yeah.
You see, I really know how to do this, but we have like about a dozen beds in this house. I'll get her to do this to all of them because I messed it up so bad. Always pay attention too to how heavy your covers are that you're getting for your beds. This is really thick material, and so we chose a lightweight down comforter for the inside of it because your bedding can get to be really way too heavy hanging down on your body. So be sure that you counteract that heavy bedding with a lighter weight down comforter.
All
How
right.
are we doing? You think we're okay?
Good, the guys are coming in with a nightstand. Oh, look at that. Slides right in.
Perfect, perfect.
Thank you.
All right, we had planned to put this chest on this wall, but you know, best plans don't always work out when you get the furniture there. It makes it way too crowded here, so we're just gonna swing it around to the other side. Hey, Andy, give me a hand here, would you? You hang curtains, you move furniture.
Do it all.
I know. Man, I tell you, you're inspirational to every husband in the world. Okay, let's just bring it back just a little, not too far, we can't plug in the lamp though.
Okay.
Thanks, Andy, that's great. Okay, that'll be a lot better for us right here. We'll have plenty of room that way. And one of our lamps is going here. Sloan, I think we still have to wait for that other lamp to come in, don't we?
It's not here yet, so
Okay.
we'll just wait on it. But that one looks great there. It's a perfect
Yeah, it's a good height right here, don't you think?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and then for our artwork
I was just
over
going to
here.
say, artwork and lots of
Yeah.
accessories.
You know, guys, they don't have to have a lot of mirrors like girls do, so we're going to put art over there.
Now, over here, as you can see, we've got some gorgeous coordinating curtains hung. And they weren't easy, were they, Andy?
Well, they weren't real easy, but we
Get
just...
in here, show me what we did. I'm sorry.
Well, we had to cut the pole for
Okay.
the length, for the width here. But
Okay.
one thing that we had to do was we had to take out a seam in there for the rod pocket wasn't big enough.
Okay.
So there was a ruffle at the top. We took that seam out, which made the rod pocket bigger, which makes
Which
it
I
work
think-
out a lot better.
Yeah, and you know what? Considering the fact that this room is being designed for a boy, I think that losing the ruffle is probably a good
they'll probably appreciate
idea.
that. That's right.
Okay, and the height-wise, we went up and we kind of almost split the difference between the
Yeah,
ceiling
just
and the
about.
top of the
Yeah,
windowsill.
just about. It worked out really good.
All right, and our hopes is we've got this space down here at the bottom, and that's going to house our futon
That's
mattress,
right. That's right.
Great, awesome. Thank you so much,
You're
Andy. This
welcome.
works great. Now this area here, this was sort of our idea. Originally the builder had done a small window seat and we thought that this was a great area to kind of make it a wireless station, meaning that the kids could sit here and play either their handheld video games, they could sit with their cell phones and text message, or they could even sit here with a laptop and work on their homework, which is what we hope for, right? And we're not foolish enough to think that they won't kick back their feet, relax, and perhaps watch a little bit of TV. I've invited our AV expert, Dave, to give us a hand and make some suggestions for our little entertainment nook here. Hey, Dave.
Hi.
All right, what are we going to do in this corner?
Well, Sloan, I think it'd be great if we put a flat panel on this wall here.
Okay.
We can have it so the kids, if they're in the entertainment nook, they can see it. But we'll also put it on an arm bracket so we can pull it out off the wall. If they're doing homework, they can watch their TV. Or we can turn it over to the bed.
Okay, which mind you, they're not supposed to be watching TV while they're doing homework, but we're going to be realistic, right?
Absolutely.
And know that they're going to turn it on. Okay, so the arm bracket, though, it's going to be able to come out far enough for them to see it from the bed.
Sure can.
Okay, how many inches?
It'll come off the wall about 2 feet.
This space is the Jack and Jill bathroom. Now this bathroom is really important for us for design because it actually adjoins the girls' bedroom with the boys' bedroom. So, little designer challenge to make it work, something that wasn't going to be too feminine and wasn't going to be too masculine. And my favorite part about this bathroom is that we have added an additional element of privacy by adding additional storage and cabinetry here in between our two sinks. But this really does, like I said, provides a nice element of privacy because it sort of blocks this out, separates that space, and really separates that counter space so they don't have to fight over that. Now, our cabinet's beautiful charcoal gray with the cream distressing, nice nickel hardware on it, lots of ample storage space, which is really nice for any bathroom, with the great pullouts too, nice added feature. For the floor in the bathroom, we've got a great coordinating tile. Now this is nice because this is like a sanctuary marble at a fraction of the cost because it's just the tiles, but it's got that great charcoal and white. Now for our wallpaper, we were able to find a beautiful charcoal gray wallpaper that has sort of a platinum highlight design to it Once again, remember, we didn't want to be too feminine and we didn't want to be too masculine either. So I think we found a really nice paper for here. For our shower area, we mixed it up a little bit and went with white subway tile. Easy to keep clean, a nice bright look. We didn't want this room to get too dark because there isn't any natural light in this room. But you'll notice the beautiful glass accent around the tub. Those are glass tiles. Now those can be rather expensive, so here's a great way to add kind of that trendy designer look and add a pop of color is just to add a band. So right in between our subway tiles, we've got that great band of the charcoal gray glass. That's also a great tip for you if you're updating a bathroom and you're trying to save a little bit of money. You can still add that elegant look, but keep your costs down. Now, Mom is on a hunt right now looking for the perfect shower curtain, and I'm hoping that we're able to come up with a charcoal gray or black patent leather shower curtain. Wouldn't that be perfect for that space? For our towels in this bathroom, we picked out this luxurious charcoal gray, really great soft towels. Nice darker color, matches with everything, but really works good in here, same color. Now, we do have a little matchy-matchy going on here, so we broke it up a little bit with our countertop. Selected this beautiful granite. It's got some lovely metallic flecks in it, the gray, the white, a little tiny hint of purple, just really a beautiful piece. And we have to add some greenery, of course. Best part about this is just a great faux grass planter here. Nice thing about this is we've got great height, a great design, a beautiful white pot to break it up. The punch of green definitely breaks this area up, and it is low maintenance, so we're not going to have to worry about anybody keeping any upkeep on these. So it's great and virtually indestructible, so we don't have to worry about the kids messing with it either.
Just like at your house, when you're decorating, you look at a space that you finished and you go, you know, it needs something. So when Sloan and I finished the boys' room, it needed something. In fact, it needed two somethings. I decided that we would take this quote, which says, "Life is one happy game," and would fill this blank wall with it because we already have enough paintings in here. So these are really fun and easy to work with. There's two parts to it, and you want to just lay it out on a flat surface and then gently pull it back like this away from the backer sheet, making sure that all the letters are staying stuck to your little vinyl piece. Then we're going to take it to the wall. Now, you can position these any way. If you're going to do them in a straight line, though, I suggest that you use you want to use like a ruler to get it perfectly straight or measure it. But if you're doing it on an angle like this, it's pretty simple. Now, this is a little card that comes with these words, or you could use a credit card. And all we're going to do is start burnishing it to the wall. We want these letters, the vinyl letters, and we want them to release from this white paper. And if you need to loosen this just a little bit, you can. And we're going to work it all the way down. Now, you say, well, what if I decide I don't like it or I get it on crooked? All you have to do is heat it up with a hairdryer and these vinyl letters will peel right off the wall. So don't think, you know, if you put something up and you change your ideas or mind later, you have to live with it. Okay, now, once you think you have it all done, then you want to start very gently pulling it back, exposing one letter at a time, and don't get in a hurry. And if all of a sudden one of the letters isn't coming up, just lay it back over and burnish it some more. And that's all there is to it. What a great thought. Life is one happy game.
This is a great space in the room. The only thing is it's a little tricky to decorate. So Mom and I decided that we had to get creative. For the end of this hallway, we have placed a nice little red piece and a little box that sort of anchors it, makes it stop at a point, because otherwise it's just like a long tunnel. Now, because this is long and narrow, it's not really big enough to put bookshelves or anything that's going to be obtrusive in here, but we don't want to just ignore it and waste the space either. So Mom and I thought that we would decorate it with some great fighter planes. These are some planes that we picked up at our local craft store, really inexpensive, and I'll tell you, this was a fun project to do. Logan actually gave me a hand assembling these and putting the stickers on, so this is something your kids can do along with you. Now, to attach these and hang these from our ceiling, we are going to use thumbtacks and a little bit of thread and a needle. So what we're going to do is just take our needle and thread. Now you could use fish line if you wanted to. I thought the thread would be lightweight, that it wouldn't curl up on us. And we're just going to push it right through. These are just made of like a corrugated plastic material. Pull our needle through and then go ahead, pull your needle off, put it somewhere where you won't lose it. And then we have to decide on the height. Because we're hanging 6 of these, I wanted to do sort of a zigzag pattern on the ceiling and do them at staggered heights as well. So they sort of block that window and create an interesting look for us. So if we take a look at the 3 of these that I already have strung up for us, you're going to see that all 3 of these are at different heights. That's what we want to continue to do. Some of them you can do at a similar height, but you just really, like I said, you want to create the depth to these. And if they were all uniform, then that wouldn't be quite as fun. So let's say this one is going to be probably about 2.5 feet. Then all we have to do is just tie this off. Now I went ahead and did my thumbtack on the end of those, tied them to the string, and you just had to do just a simple little knot and trim off your excess, and then they're ready to put right up into our ceiling. A perfect way to make a child's imagination soar.
Coming up next, a classic FYH decorating tip.
Here's a great tip on how to transfer a walk-in closet that a little boy doesn't really need. We have turned this into a toy area, a reading area, and also a great place to hang his clothes. First thing we had to do was get ourselves organized. Starting from the top down, we got these great bright colored buckets. We've labeled them with exactly what's in it. Also put a little tag for our little ones that can't read yet, so they know what's in here. But what's great is because we can take these down, put them on the floor, let the kids play with them, but more importantly, it gives them a place to put their toys away in. Then down here we have his in-season clothes, and we've color coordinated our hangers so that all of the clothes that are out here are clothes that he can wear right now. Down below we actually have a shelf that we took from the playroom of this house, and the homeowner had actually built this shelf when he was in college and had just held on to it. But for us it was the perfect size to create a great little reading nook for Nathaniel. Now on the other side of the room, we are storing our out-of-season clothes, but starting from the top down, we have our other linens, our extra linens. You always need those in a kid's room. And then, like I said, our out-of-season clothes. So dark blue for the summer, light blue for the winter, and then the white hangers, those are those in-between hand-me-down clothes, you know, that we can't quite fit into, but you want to hang those in a visible spot so you'll always know where they are. We also added a couple of great power little minor lights, and this is wonderful because this is going to allow him to sit in here and read, and also a great place for a little boy to play. We all know little boys are going to love to play. But do yourself a favor, when you're putting any kind of lighting in a kid's closet like this, don't do battery operated. You'll run through the batteries like no tomorrow. They'll leave them on all the time. So get yourself ones that you can charge up. Okay, we also topped it off with a great little mirror. Put a great little seating area for him here. Couple of baskets of toys again for him to play with. And then last but not least, we decided to hang a curtain. We wanted to close this off. So what we did was we took a wooden curtain rod and painted it our bright orange accent color. Put some wonderful corduroy curtains. This way we can pull this shut and it becomes either the perfect fort for a little boy or it becomes the perfect puppet theater.
The architectural details were inspiring and challenging. Color, texture, patterned carpet, and custom bedding brought it all together. We enlarged the window seat to accommodate a futon mattress, selected a roll-top desk for study time, and added interesting books, accessories, and personalization. What kid wouldn't love this space? They can watch TV, play video games, or just relax with a good book. Textured wallpaper, plaid bedding, and fantastic artwork make this space come to life. Even narrow spaces get to soar with color and a touch of the whimsy. We carried our basic black into the Jack and Jill bathroom, turning plain walls into wow with coordinating wallpaper. We added decorative touches here and there. Our job was complete. You know, Sloan, we have one room down, but we have a whole house full to go, and we didn't even make a dent into this furniture.
You know what, though, Mom? I'm not going to let that stress us out because everything that we put in the house today matched perfectly and it fits. So let's just hope that our luck holds out for next week when we tackle the guest room.
Well, you know, we picked out such great new luxury fabrics. They're in the new neutral colors, and I think that the guest room is going to be so inviting that our guests will never want to leave.
And we think that's a good thing.
I don't know. We'll have to watch the next episode of For Your Home to find out.
See you then.
If you would like additional information about today's guests or project ideas, please visit us on the web at foryourhome.com. We will do our best to help you out. For Your Home is made possible by
Shaw Floors offers distinctive flooring options to fit a variety of decors. Shaw strives to have a positive impact on the environment by producing recyclable products like Anso nylon carpets and Epic hardwoods. Shaw, where great floors begin.
and by Ames. Ames True Timber has offered innovative landscape products since 1774, providing non-powered lawn and garden tools, wheelbarrows and lawn carts, watering products and decorative accessories, including planters. And by Riverside Furniture.